Welcome to Breaking Point. This is the new game, F1 2021. And I'm going to go challenging for Breaking Point. We are going to sign with the AlphaTauri. I've not really driven an AlphaTauri this year, so I thought I'll give it a go. Let's just check our assists. I will be doing this chapter by chapter. Medium, cores only, gearbox, yeah, that's fine. Flashbacks, unlimited, race starts manual. Just check that again. Perfect. Right, let's jump into Breaking Point. Abu Dhabi, the final race that's for F2 2019 season. With the 2019 Formula 2 Championship coming to the final race of the season, young British driver Aiden Jackson is looking to etch his name into the history books. I hope it's not too hard. I do play on 101 AI, but I don't know what that means in terms of challenging.
Look at it! Every driver is being so aggressive. Check it out!
They'll all be feeling the pressure right now. None more so than young Aiden Jackson from Carlin.
That's right. Rumors from the paddock talk about a possible future for Jackson in Formula 1. And with only a few laps to go, this is still anyone's race.
The atmosphere here is electric, and we couldn't have asked for a better finish for the F2 season here in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, we're taking over. Here we are taking over. So are we winning? What's the crack?
Okay, Aiden, you're doing great. Keep focused. You know what to do. Copy that.
Just set the fastest lap. We're in P4. Finishing first to win the championship. Got 2 laps to do it in. We go around outside the second mark. No, we don't. We got the inside. See, but there's no ERS. Oh, no, we contact. I'm gonna squeeze him out the way. Didn't actually mean to squeeze him right to it. Ah! That'll be our first flashback of the career. I've never driven an F2 car before, so it's not going to be easy. Make that overtake a little bit more cleanly, but we do lose our rear end again. Fortunately enough, we did save it. Sorry. Whoa, we lost it again. This is difficult. I need to get onto the power very gently. Here we go. Have DRS on Cesar Camaro here. Does he not have DRS? Not sure why he wouldn't have DRS. We go to the inside. Brake wheel very late. Unfortunately, we've made the move work.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Ragnarok. I don't know what his name is. Right, up to P3. We're on the podium. We need to catch Giotto. Not going to be easy, especially when the car steers like that. This is difficult to drive. Trying to get on the power so gently. Here we go. Great overtake there on Latifi. And Nicholas Latifi! Oh yeah, because this is set before last season, isn't it? You have a whole season in Breaking Point before this game comes out. So you've got the racing points, you've got the Renault cars, and then they change to Alpine and Aston Martin the season later. So as we are catching Giotto here. Don't think we're going to get him on the straight, but we'll do our best. 6th gear is the best this car goes up to. A late break. Is he Italian? I don't want to just judge. I'm going to get him on DRS here. I'm going to try and move to the right so we can go inside. Have done so, it's going to be a very tight corner. Tucks in behind us, but I think we're going to have to let him through. Oh, there's been contact made with Giotto there. Oh, and we spun. I will use a flashback here. He'll take the outside lane this time, but he's going to defend it. But we do get P1. We were on the outside. He went up on the grass. He lost a lot of time going up on the grass. And we're away. Get that rotation in. These cars are not easy to drive. Sounds like a tin can. Do set the fastest lap of the race at 1:54.
28.5 seconds.
The audio on this game is broken. Like there's something wrong with it in terms of like what am I hearing right now? Can't hear the engine, or you can hear whales. And the animal, not the country. Spun again. I'm going to flashback. Otherwise, I'm not going to win. To make sure not to get on the power until you're in a straight line. It literally sounds like a tin can. Got the last few corners before we are crowned the world F2 champion. Last corner, and Aiden Jackson wins the championship.
Fantastic work, Aiden. Great drive, mate. Congratulations.
Yes! Come on! And he's done it. Jackson's done it. Aiden Jackson wins the F2 championship.
for Jackson.
Sorry if the
What a
mic's
win.
been too loud. I'm testing it.
And here he is, the man of the moment, Aiden Jackson.
An amazing race and a fantastic win for this incredible driver.
Indeed. After this, I guarantee that Jackson will be the hot topic in more than a few upcoming F1 team meetings. The future's definitely bright for this young driver.
Right, several months later, we're at the Australian Grand Prix. Obviously, in this year's game, it's set at the end of the campaign.
Aiden,
It's at the start.
now you've
I'll
made
let
the
Will
leap
talk.
to Formula One, no surprise to anyone who's been watching your career. How does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your first race?
To be honest with you, Will, it hasn't really quite sunk in yet. The team has given me a fantastic opportunity. It's a once in a lifetime, a dream come true. So, to answer your question, I feel like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes, you know? I've even had to pinch myself a couple of times. So, yeah, it can be a bit overwhelming. But out on the track, the speed, the noise, even the smell, it's all the same.
Come on, mate, calm down.
I just hope my driving is too.
And what about Casper Ackerman? Are you intimidated at all having such a seasoned and experienced driver as your first teammate in Formula One? How's that relationship coming along?
I've always looked up to Casper as someone to aspire to. Growing up as a kid, his pictures all over my bedroom walls, you know? The dream was always to be Casper. But, as it turns out, I'll be racing alongside Casper, which is good enough for me. I get to learn from the best. Besides, every legend has to start somewhere, right?
Aiden, just wondering if we can get your reaction to the obvious comparisons that are being made between you and another F1 driver. Much like you, he made the transition from F2
Devon
to
Butler.
F1 last season. What do you say to the press here and to your fans who are calling you the new Devon Butler?
The new Devon Butler. I'm alright with that. Does that mean we can lose the old one?
Ooh.
You come over well. They like you. I don't know what you were worried about.
Thanks.
Cheers, Jeff.
You know, everything's going to be fine out there today.
It is,
Just
Jeff,
know
isn't
it. Just do what you did in F2. Easy.
Thanks, Brian. I won't let you down. Come on, Aiden. You've got this.
New reward available. Made a leap to F1. Emails. Franz Tost. Jeff Nelson. Jeff Nelson. Jeff's got a second name. And Casper Ackerman. I noticed that you left your paperwork over in the garage, so I handed it to your PA. You can thank me later. Brian's giving me a call.
Hello?
Aiden, are you in your room?
Oh, hey Brian. Yeah, I'm in my room.
Good. Well, have a look around. I hope you like it. Should be everything you need in there. News feeds, social media.
Drink.
It's hooked up to the lot.
Speaker.
Just do me a favour, eh?
Go on.
Make sure you check your emails. I think there's a message in there for you.
Oh, right. Thanks, Brian.
Take a breather, do what you need to do, and I'll see you before the race.
Brian's my liaison.
Nice one.
Anything he tells you to do, treat it like it comes from Franz Tost. Fair enough then. Let's jump into the first race. Chapter 1, the Australian Grand Prix. Mid-race, when the world watching at Expeditions High at AlphaTauri, F1 rookie Aiden Jackson appears to be holding his own in his maiden race in Melbourne. With the possibility of a point to finish, he keeps focusing on the race ahead of him. So jumping straight into the AlphaTauri. Overtaken the half there, and 9 laps
Start,
remaining.
Aiden. Let's try and push it further. that. Where's Casper? He's up
I like
ahead.
that he's
Let's
out of
try
breath.
and bring you two closer together.
That's cool. Ackerman 7 seconds up the road. Catch him before lap 11. ERS now, luckily. Danny Rick, mate. Give him space, and we'll go around the outside. Who's last of the late breakers now?
Casper's in P10 at the moment. Gap to car in front is 1.9 seconds.
Careful, the match stronger. How quickly are we going to catch him? George Russell up in P12. Go for a dive. Russell covers it off. He should get the traction on me here. The brake around the outside. Up the inside of George Russell. Great little switchback. 4 seconds away from Casper Ackerman, but between him and us is Devon Butler.
Casper is a couple of places up on you.
Butler's going to learn the move we did on Danny Ricciardo. What late breakers?
Closing in on Casper now, Aiden. Good job.
Bad exit from Devon Butler there. Casper Ackerman. I'm going to be able to get him on the home straight. Oh, cutscene.
What a brilliant Australian Grand Prix this has been, but there's still plenty of time for more drama.
There certainly is, Crofty, and these two have been fighting each other incredibly hard so far. They don't want to go tripping over each other, though, because Devon Butler is coming up from behind. He's on the attack, too.
Casper's not your priority. We need you to defend.
It's okay. I've got this.
Here comes Butler. 3 abreast going into turn 11. Oh, this can't work, and it doesn't. Ackerman's off onto the verge of what looks like damage as well.
Is he okay? Is Casper okay?
He'll be fine. He's heading for the pits now. You just concentrate on the race.
Well, there we have it. I think we're going to get fireworks tonight in the AlphaTauri garage.
There will be, Crofty, for sure. Look, it was a late move from Devon Butler, but you never want to see...
I blame Devon Butler for that.
...contact, and Ackerman will surely be seething at that one.
That's Devon Butler's fault.
And I tell you who else isn't going to be happy too. Aiden Jackson. Not how his F1 race debut should have gone.
It was no one's fault but Devon Butler.
The damage appears to be minor. How's it
Apparently
feeling,
we've
Aiden?
got damage.
Yeah, car's okay.
Understood. See how well you can do out there.
Copy.
6 laps around Australia to finish. We're in AlphaTauri, so
The
points
gap
is
between you
very
and the car
much
behind is
attainable.
increasing by a significant amount each lap. Good job.
I'd like to put the AlphaTauri above the McLarens. One of the McLarens. almost lost it there. Managed to save it, kept it together. Up to Devon Butler again in the hash driver, as a hash
The
driver.
gap behind us is 9.1 seconds.
Dart up the inside, Devon Butler here. Norris, I can see, has no ERS deployment left, so we're going to get him on the straight as well. We're moving to the right, go around the outside, down to Norris into turn 1.
Good job, nice overtake.
We're in the points, Aiden Jackson. It's not unheard of, this kind of thing to happen. Like, Yuki Tsunoda's done exactly the same, gone straight into Alpha Tauri as a rookie.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
5 laps to go. Alexander Albon is up the field. I didn't know he was still in the game. I'd love to beat the Thai lad. Oh, we spun. And now wheels
What
come
happened?
off.
Let me know you're okay.
No. Let's flashback, shall we? No DRS on Alexander Albon there.
You're catching the car ahead by a couple of seconds a lap.
Cheers, Jeff. Very curly. And we're on the outside of Albon here. We'll have the speed on the red
There's
bit.
5 laps of fuel
We
remaining.
got the inside. Albon didn't want to concede that position, but we managed to squeeze through. I was thinking of the dive bomb, but she wasn't quite close enough to him. Although he's giving us room on the inside, we're going to take that advantage. Puts us up to P7, so to speak. Four laps to go. We might be able to get podium in this race. Never say never. What's that tell? What tyre wear? A decent enough tyre wear.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.2 seconds.
Down the track. I hooked it. Let's take that a little bit more cautiously. difficult. These curbs are very unrewarding. They don't take any prisoners. I said I wanted to take both of the McLarens. I thought it was Danny Ripp. It's not his Carlos Sainz. Of course it is. We're a season behind, aren't we? 3 laps to go. I think we've been lapped. They brake very late, didn't they, the AR cars? Oh.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
It's not a place to make an overtake. Charles Leclerc doesn't concede early enough. No contact made, fortunately enough, for us. Charles tried to look up the inside, but we do manage to hold the position and we chase down Carlos Sainz in the McLaren. Around the outside, I'm not going to stick behind him and use DRS on the straight. Oh no, contact made. We have damage. Switchback tried on Carlos Sainz there, but managed to keep the position.
Good job.
Perez up in P4, but we potentially catch the Mexican there.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.2 seconds.
1, a lap and a half to go. Highway's not looking great, especially on that front left. Nice and quick catch on that last lap. 1 lap to go. But in a few corners. See the Mexican. We have a lap.
This is your final lap of the race. The gap to the car behind is 3.1 seconds.
1.8. Can we catch him? Come on, Aiden. He's going to brake really late here. We're going to brake early. He's going to brake early. I'm going to brake late. We're going to have DRS coming out of the chicane.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Try it a little bit. And use our DRS and we are going to make the overtake on Checo. Lewis Hamilton wins the race. We're going to come across the line in P4 in our maiden race in F1 at Australia. Difficulty's probably too easy, but I put it on the challenging mode and we come across the line in P4. Well, there's a line.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
A great race then, and a fantastic victory here at Albert Park. What a start to the season this has been. A fascinating race here in Australia, Ant.
the top teams as ever continue to push the boundaries of the sport, it'll be interesting to see how the new AlphaTauri driver Aiden Jackson settles in, especially after that early incident involving his teammate.
Well, we've certainly seen rivalries born from less. Suffice to say, if you came into the 2020 season hoping for a bit of drama, it looks like you won't be disappointed.
Great race from the Alphas. Well,
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
okay, an awkward incident involving Devon Butler and his own teammate Casper Ackerman marred Jackson's maiden outing in F1. Devon Butler's not teammates with Casper. Is that a potential spoiler for the future?
Listen, I don't know what happened out there. It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then? Who was the idiot behind the wheel of your car?
Devon Butler.
You're pathetic. You won't even admit when you made a mistake.
How
did they ever sign you?
Oh. Butler. Devon, I didn't see that.
What, like, out on the track today? You nearly took me out, mate.
Look, I don't know what happened. You cut in, I swerved. Next thing I knew, Casper was out.
Whoa. Mate, I was nothing to do with it.
Oh, shut
Whatever
up.
that was all on you. Don't be trying to pass the blame, because you haven't settled in yet.
Sorry, Aiden. Just bear with us one sec.
No problem.
You seem to find your feet quite quickly after you graduated from Formula 2. What advice would you give to Jackson in his first season?
Well, stay out of my way mostly. And taking out your own teammate isn't something I would make a habit of.
Almost ready, Aiden. We're just checking audio levels.
Sure.
Seriously, Casper must be wondering what on earth AlphaTauri would think.
That's great. Thanks, Devon.
Okay, Aiden. Let's talk about that incident with the team.
Tussle at AlphaTauri. Great to bring in some great points for your main F1 quite an achievement, coach. I'll be going through it all briefly, obviously we need to talk about the incident with Casper. See what Brian has to say.
Talk to me. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, what happened out there today? I had it all under control and then...
Look, let's not go through all that now. We'll talk about it in the debrief.
Right, yeah.
I was actually talking about your little run-in with Casper and Butler over in the paddock.
Oh, wow. News travels fast.
The paddock talks, Aiden. Besides, I've got ears like a hawk. Listen, Butler's a clown. The man's ego is bigger than a... No, I've got nothing. Don't give it a second thought.
Thanks, Brian.
But Casper? Yes, he can get a little hot-headed, especially after a race. But you have got to work with him. That manoeuvre today...
Wasn't my fault, Brian.
It probably cost us points. I'll level with you. A lot of people on the team are disappointed, Aiden. And I'll be saying as much to Casper. Now, learn from it and move on. But you can't let it happen again. I'll see you at the debrief.
Devon's fault. What a mug. Claim rewards. What rewards am I claiming? Oh, it's just my battle pass thing. Right, guys, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this chapter 1. I'll do a chapter per episode. So next time we join Aiden Jackson, we'll be in chapter 2.